Michael Antonelli, principal of Laurel Hill Primary School. I attended Clemson University, studied architecture, and was working in that field for 4 years, and during that time loved the creative aspect of architecture but just didn't feel like it was my calling. I started doing a lot of work with children during that time, and my firm allowed me those opportunities. I kind of became the guy in the firm who would go out and do career days at schools. I would mentor students. I mentored a student here in town doing their thesis project at the Academic Magnet, which happened to be in the area of architecture. Started doing a lot of work with youth groups at church, and also my wife was a third grade teacher here in town, so as I would leave my architecture office, which was very quiet, and I was at a computer all day, and I would get to go see her classroom where it was exciting and kids were learning and she was loving it, and I saw that love. That was one of the things that got me thinking about teaching. I started volunteering in her room, and also my younger brother dropped out of high school up in New York, and he moved in with Susan and I, and we worked with him, helped him to finish high school, and I really saw the impact that a teacher could have in someone's life, and that was another major reason I thought about pursuing education. So I had all these different pieces that kind of came together, and I just took a leap of faith, and it's been great. My initial thought was I would just go back to school and get another degree in education, not knowing that this PACE opportunity was out there. Someone pointed me in that direction. I researched it and quickly found out that with my architecture background and architecture degree, I could in fact go right into the classroom teaching art, and that I would take classes along the way that would support me as I was teaching. The PACE program was great. It allowed me to get knowledge that I didn't have because I never received a degree in education prior to going into the classroom. Over the summer we spent some time not only doing coursework but also getting to know other educators who were in the same position I was, getting ready to go into a classroom, starting this new career. So it provided me with a lot of contacts in that area as well. And it just was a great start, not only leading up to the start of the school year, but also throughout the first couple of years, making those keeping those contacts, attending those classes, coming back with questions, because as we all know, we're going to have a lot of questions once you get in the classroom. But it was a great experience. I absolutely love teaching, and I still love teaching, but pursuing administration was something I decided to do. I only taught for 3.5 years, but had a real successful teaching career. I was the teacher of the year at my school and a finalist for the county teacher of the year, and that just threw me into a leadership position, and I saw that through leadership positions I could even have more of an impact. So I decided to pursue an assistant principal position, which eventually led to the principal position, where I got to open up this new school, which was an incredible opportunity for me because it got to combine my architecture background, where I used to be in school design, with opening a brand new school. So I got to be involved a little bit with the design of the school, but certainly with the construction and the ordering of materials and the opening and establishing of a brand new school. And we're about to have our 9th anniversary in a couple weeks, and it's been an incredible run. We just recently found out we're the top-rated primary school in the state this year, which has been amazing. Education is the first position I've ever had where I don't dread coming to work. I really love it. I'm a people person. I love working with people, and we have 1,100 students here and over 100 faculty members and parents, so every day I'm constantly dealing with people, which I love. You never know what each day is going to hold. I typically will have things on a calendar, but it's rare that I actually get to those things because other things come up, which is exciting. But the greatest part of my job, like any position in education, is I really feel like I'm making a difference in the lives of children. And while I might not see that on the day-to-day basis, I see it long-term when kids come back to see me or families talk about how well their children are doing as they get older. And that's one of the benefits. This is my 14th year on campus, and I'm really seeing the benefits now, the long-term benefits of working with all these families. I would say for anyone who's thinking about leaving their current field, if you really feel like working with children and teaching is for you, I encourage you to take that leap of faith. It has been incredible for me. I know a lot of people worry about salaries and if they can really make a difference in the lives of children, and I encourage you not to worry about that, but really focus on what's in your heart, and if it's meant to be, it's going to be a great fit for you, and you are going to impact many.